Hello everyone and welcome back to our Craftsman Truck Series in 2003-2023 season here at the Bristol Dirt, where we will be having our first and only dirt race season here at the Dirt in Bristol. We have Joey Logano on the front row alongside Christian Eckes at the front. They're already battling for the lead as we look throughout the pack already. Four wide racing here, mid-pack of course Tanner Gray, you got Taylor Gray racing there with the 41 machine, the 02. Everyone keeps it together though, cleaning this first lap though, tight quarters racing though. That's this 36 truck field right now. Out the front is Joey Logano and his truck. Once truck start this season for Thor Sport, leading the way here. Eckes the second. How about Jessica Friesen battling Zane Smith for third, and then Ben Rhodes rolling in fifth. But Logano gonna lead the way here early after 2 laps of racing, and Bristol Dirt continues to lead. Behind them, they continue to race for position as Jessica Friesen looks to move into second now to get around the 19 of Christian Eckes. She's gonna make it happen. How about Jessica Friesen into second? Ben Rhodes lurking back there. Zane Smith not far back. Really got a whole bunch of trucks still in contention for this race right now. But Logano leads the way after 3 laps early here in Bristol. And now we are going to move on to lap 27. Jessica Friesen now leading this race over William Byron, who has charged up to second, and then Eckes, Hocevar, and Haley Deegan the top 5. What a assortment of characters we got running good right now. Oh, the 41 nearly got spun right back there off of the bumper of Dean Thompson. Man, that was close. Very lucky to avoid incident there. He's going to try to block him this time. Almost wrecks again. Another aggressive block by the Nice Motorsports number 41 truck. Oh my goodness. Right over Dean Thompson. And now he's going to get blocked by Spencer Boyd in the wall. They're wrecking. There goes Spencer Boyd around. And oh, he gets hit by Purdy, and Friesen gets damaged. Stuart Friesen, for that matter, gets damaged. And oh, a big incident here down the back stretch here, Bristol Dirt. Down front stretch, Spencer Boyd gets hit into Chase Purdy, and bang, nowhere for Stuart Friesen to go. Stuart Friesen gets drilled. That's going to knock your most recent race winner, Friesen, who's won back-to-back, is going to be out of this race. Ben Rhodes collects some damage, but a bad block there by Spencer Boyd on the 41 truck. Goes crashing into Purdy, and a big hit there for Stuart Friesen. Knocks Stuart Friesen out of the race. One of the favorites to win this race of how good he is on dirt. He is done. Now has to rely on his wife for the team to bring home the good finish, who's leading this race, by the way. But you just see the hard crash there for Friesen. Going to knock him out of this. He will be done for the evening here in Bristol Dirt, and that's unfortunate for him. He will be done. So now to look back to the guys as far, Tanner Gray had an engine expire, so Tanner Gray is going to be out as well. Another Tricon truck down, but it is Jessica Friesen leading here in Bristol on the dirt. And now we move on to another restart. Right after that, lap 35. Chase Purdy also DNF from that. It says, oh, it's Grant Enfinger. So Jessica Friesen leads, and you got Byron and Eckes battling for position. You got the 41 truck coming down pit road. Craftsman making a move there, going on the outside of Roger Caruth. So you got some guys who are lapped on the bottom. But Jessica Friesen now leading the way after her husband Stuart just got wrecked down that last incident. Here comes Eckes, the big one on the bottom. William Byron. Now we got 3 wide for the lead with Christian Eckes, Jessica Friesen, and William Byron. Who's going to get the advantage here as they battle side by side? Looks to be between Jessica Friesen and Christian Eckes for the lead right now. And it seems everyone seems to be keeping their composure. A little further back in the field, Jessica in the lead. Eckes though, big run the bump to the line. Christian Eckes, your new leader now at the Dirt in Bristol. Sorry, Christian Eckes is not your race leader. For some reason, Eckes is actually 1 lap down. So Eckes is now unlapped himself temporarily. Jessica Friesen still leads this race. William Byron trying to put pressure on her to take second place away as Jessica continues to slide up the racetrack, opening the door for William as well as Majeski and Zane. So then the caution is out on the racetrack. The caution has come out. There has been an incident. I look back. Oh no, it may have involved Haley Deegan as well as Spencer Boyd. As they come out, like, oh, the 41 truck, so he came out of the pits, clipped Haley Deegan, turned her around into Spencer Boyd, nowhere to go. They both go spinning, and that's what brought out this caution here. Yeah, it looks like if we go a little further back, the 41's about to merge back on the track. He actually ends up clipping Haley Deegan slightly, and she loses control after that and spins into the slide of Spencer Boyd, and they both go spinning around to bring out the second caution of the race as Jessica Friesen leads at the line here in Bristol on the dirt. Now we move on to the restart on lap 43. Jessica continues to lead this race. Coming to the end of stage 1 on lap 45, you got Majeski running P2. Hocevar back there. Zane Smith anchoring the top 5. All the lappers on the bottom like Massey, Nick Sanchez, and the 46 truck. As way up the track behind him, Zane Smith, Hosar, Craftsman, aggressive to Tyler Ankrum, they're wrecking. Craftsman, Ankrum, big hit to Benedetto is involved. He spins down the racetrack. Oh, the pile of Matt Mills in it. Chris Wright gets some late contact. Craftsman gets clipped from somebody in the back there. As Crafton over, sent it into the corner, cleans out Tyler Ankrum. They both go spinning. You know where from Matt to Benedetto go. He piles in the 20, gets hit. Timmy Hill in it. Chris Wright involved. Nowhere to go. It's right here. Ankrum right track, just gets junked by Matt Crafton right there. And around they go. De Benedetto turned around. There's a big hit there. The 20, the 02. Big hits all around. Another big hit by Crafton. Gets hit by someone hard into this back end of Daniel Dye's truck. You got a replay of what happened to Matt Crafton right here. You can see something unfold from here too. You can see Crafton just way too aggressive going in the corner and just drives right through Tyler Ankrum into the wall. He's going to get hit by De Benedetto, and he's going to get clipped to the back end right there by, it's going to be, Caden Honeycutt, and a big hit for Deegan into the back of Honeycutt right there after he slammed into the back of Matt Crafton's truck as Jessica Friesen continues to lead here in Bristol on the dirt. How about that? But now stage 1 is officially going to end here under this caution, so Jessica Friesen wins stage 1 at Bristol Dirt. Majeski second, Hocevar, Zane Smith, and then Corey Heim your top 5, followed by Parker Kligerman, Andrew Gordon, Ben Rhodes, Joey Logano, and Jake Garcia your top 10 in stage 1 here at Bristol Dirt. How about Jessica Friesen leading the way? And now we move on to lap 51. Ty Majeski's now gone in front to the lead after the pit stops. Hocevar runs second, and third place Zane Smith is there. Of course, now if you notice on the left side of your screen, out of the race, Haley Deegan, Dean Thompson. Unfortunate for them, they're having good runs. In the back, there's going to be contact Nick Sanchez into Corey Heim. Spinner goes Sanchez, and that's going to be the caution. As the caution comes out, as Nick Sanchez went sideways off the front bumper of Corey Heim's Tricon trucks, he made contact. Corey Heim hooks Sanchez right up there in the outside wall. They spin and comes to a stop, and that brings out the yellow. As everyone's going to keep going, but the yellow's out anyway. Ty Majeski leads the way here at Bristol Dirt. Now we move on to a later restart, a couple of laps after that. They continue to battle for position throughout this pack. Some interesting guys running up in the top 10. You know, Andrew Gordon up there. You got Norm Benning up here in the top 10. I mean, this is crazy. Back there, more guys running into each other, almost wrecking. Everyone hangs on to it. Here, all the back markers and mid-pack guys running into each other in the back here. You got Hocevar, you got Ben Rhodes charging through the middle lane, trying to work his way up into 4th place now. We know he's always good at these dirt tracks. He's looking as he's running good right now. You got Kligerman up there, Zane Smith, and then of course race leader Ty Majeski. There goes Ben Rhodes around into the wall. Logano involved. Andrew Gordon spins, and that's gonna be a caution. Oh my goodness. See right here, the 66 Joey Logano Cup driver, he gets involved. Jake Garcia, your Las Vegas race winner, gets spun around. And it's just really an unfortunate, it's really a series of unfortunate events right here. As you see what has occurred when you look from Ben Rhodes. As Ben Rhodes, he was charging. He was looking for 3rd place from Kligerman. He just washes up, makes contact, and loses control. Spins himself in the outside wall. Boom. Andrew Gordon piles in, collects Logano, and Garcia gets clipped by Rhodes as well. They all spin, and that will bring out the caution as, Logano piles into Jake Garcia again right at the end of that there. By the front of the field, Ty Majeski leads the way here at Bristol Dirt. Now we move on to lap 65 now. Ty Majeski continues to lead this race. Zane Smith runs second. Kligerman battling Colby Howard for P3. Jessica Friesen once again lurking back in 5th place. A good dirt racer in her own respect. So right now, Ty Majeski, Zane Smith, 2 consistent guys later leading the way. Kligerman, big run through 3 and 4 right there. A great move. As they got the pack crafting. Chris Wright got a little bit loose there on the inside of Andrew Gordon's truck as they continue to battle for position back here, trying to, of course, avoid getting another wreck like you've seen many a time today. Everyone keeping it going in the right direction as we work our way through here. 3 and 4 heading back to the start-finish line. Trucks washing up the track. Contact back there into the wall. It's Josh Rayholm around off of the bumper of Tyler Ankrum, a big hit. And Hocevar, big damage, piles in late, and you hate to see that for Carson Hocevar. He was having a great run. Norm Benning also involved in the incident as he piles into the back of Tyler Ankrum's truck. Ankrum actually got airtime. You see what happened here is Ankrum's running high. Josh Rayholm washes up the track into Ankrum. Boom, gets kicked hard. Ankrum up in the wall on top of the safer barrier for a second. Thanks to Norman. You see Hocevar, that hard hit on the bottom line right there off the side of the 34 truck. That might be the end for Hocevar. Meanwhile, back at the front, it continues to be Ty Majeski and Zane Smith mano-a-mano for the lead right now. And now we move on to laps 87, or lap 88 now. Zane Smith back in the race lead, has taken it from Ty Majeski. Kligerman runs third, but Jessica Friesen now going to make the move to get by him. Here comes William Byron's 51 truck back into contention, as well as Colby Howard having himself a good run right now. I see Kligerman a big send there through the corner, going to be 3 wide with Jessica Friesen. As Zane Smith leads the way, so we get the caution command ready for this final lap of stage number 2, as they're ready to race their way back to the line. Coming around to take the last stop of the stage this time. Zane Smith looks to find himself in victory lane. We see them going all over the lanes, all over the place behind him, but Zane Smith continues to lead the way. Oh, caution has come out instantly. Trouble upside down and tumbling, rolling, barrel rolling down the backstretch. That is Matt Mills in the 20 truck for Young's Motorsports. What happened is he slams it, and Colby Howard completely stopped. He slams at him. He gets T-boned by Jake Garcia and slots flipping and barrel rolling and tumbling like a top. Coming down the front straightaway here at Bristol Dirt, a crazy incident for the 20 of Matt Mills. Colby Howard wipes out in front of him, and bang, hard hit, and then up and over and starts flipping rapidly. Harley violently flips in a crazy turn of events here at Bristol Dirt. We have a truck upside down that flipped. That's going to be definitely the end of the night for Matt Mills. Zane Smith leads this race. As Zane Smith is going to race his way back to the line, Zane Smith will win stage 2 at Bristol Dirt. Ty Majeski going to be your runner-up in the stage. Jessica Friesen going to bring home a very respectable 3rd place. Kligerman 4th. William Byron 5th. And then you're going to have Taylor Gray, Matt Crafton, Carson Hocevar, Ben Rhodes, and Corey Heim, your top 10 in the stage, as Zane Smith, stage 2 winner. Now we're going to move on to trouble. It looks like here William Byron has spun around involving Jessica Friesen. 2 of the top contenders get into it here. It's actually Eckes wipes Byron up the track. Big contact. Byron spins and nowhere for Jessica Friesen to go. She has to come to a stop to avoid him and loses tons of spots to Kligerman and to Matt Crafton. I see right here the 51 Jack of Byron running up top gets clipped hard in the wall by Eckes and then spins around to bring out the yellow. Multiple competitive trucks go by. Zane Smith continues to lead this race right now after this unfortunate incident involving Byron and Jess Friesen. And so now we're going to move on to just 4 laps to go to decide it here on the dirt in Bristol. Zane Smith leads. Kligerman trying to charge up in second, but some losing time the last couple of laps. Crafton lurking back there in third, looking for his season best finish in a season where he has struggled mightily. As now Kligerman, big mistake, and now 3 to go. Zane Smith pretty much has this race win in the bag right now, unless he absolutely just spins himself and wrecks, as Kligerman fading back and allowing Matt Crafton to now to move into second place here, or at least attempting to. Jessica Friesen lurking back in 4th. Majeski still having a good run. William Byron has recovered nicely. Ben Rhodes in the mix. Crafton now into second by Kligerman. And now just 2 laps to go on the dirt in Bristol for Zane Smith, looking for his 2nd win of the season en route to trying to defend his championship from real life in 2022. As Zane Smith coming to take the white flag this time. He's dominated ever since he got around Ty Majeski in stage 2. White flag, final lap. So I couldn't went back here on the dirt in Bristol for Zane Smith. About to get his first dirt win of his career, but his 2nd of the 2023 and 2003 season. Of course, putting him back at the top of the playoff grid here. He would surpass Stuart Friesen. And through the final corner for the final time, it is going to be a cruise to victory lane. Zane Smith wins on the dirt in Bristol. Crafton, your runner-up. Jessica Friesen, 3rd. Kligerman, Ben Rhodes, your top 5. Then Majeski and William Byron, Corey Heim, Jake Garcia, and Christian Eckes with the top 10 recovery after being a lap down most of the day. So Zane Smith, 2 times the winner this season already. Get it done here on the dirt in Bristol, backing up his Atlanta win. You see the race results on the left side of your screen. You can see all the DNFs that we have accumulated in this race. Of course, only 20 trucks finishing the race, the rest of them DNFing. And you'll see the updated playoff standings shortly after Zane Smith's 2nd win. And see the updated playoff grid. Of course, Zane Smith top of the board now with his 2 wins, matches Stuart Friesen. Still only 3 trucks locked in the playoffs with wins. And Corey Heim, Christian Eckes, Ty Majeski, more than a race above the cut line. Extremely comfortable right now. Honestly, more than 2 races nearly. Grant Enfinger also looking very solid in 7 plus 32. Then Nick Sanchez, Ankrum, Daniel Dye all lost points on the cut line today. Are barely hanging on to Carson Hocevar, who charged up there. Then Ben Rhodes, Timmy Hill, Roger Caruth, De Benedetto, Chase Purdy, Rayome, Crafton, Mason Massey, Dean Thompson, and Chris Wright, the rest of your top 21. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.